people actually use roll-on. People use perfume. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. I've always used perfume and roll-on from back home. I'm just making a joke, but a lot of people always ask, they say, why do Zimbabweans don't use roll-on? Is it a crime to use roll-on? What's good, T gang? It is your girl T. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, then smash the subscribe button down below. Turn on your post notifications to get notified every time I post a video, baby. Today I am back with another lit banger video. Today I'm going to be talking about my first genuine impressions about South Africa on my day of arrival in South Africa. This was in 2008 or 2009, somewhere there, the first time I visited South Africa. So these were my genuine first impressions. So let's get down into the video. My first impression was the infrastructure, guys. It was so amazing. Like the huge difference I could see the moment I crossed Beitbridge border post. The moment when I was still at Beitbridge, but the moment I just crossed the Zimbabwean side to the South African side, the infrastructure completely changed right there at the border post. Before we even went to Messina, the infrastructure already changed. You could already see that I have crossed the Zimbabwean side. I'm in South Africa, so the infrastructure was so amazing. The roads, the buildings became so beautiful, you know, everything just changed just like that. So I was like, oh my god, the infrastructure is on point. So it was the first impression. And then secondly, flashlights. Those who did geography in high school, you know, when they say the city attracts people because of flashlights or bright city lights, man, bright city lights. Yeah, when I arrived in South Africa, I saw the bright city lights. Like, hey, I'm within. Like, I'm within the bright city lights. Oh, no, on a serious note, it was so bright, guys. Like the lights, I'm not saying there are no lights in Zim. We do have lights, but it's not as bright as when I crossed and I arrived in South Africa. It was just so bright. I mean, the garages are so bright, like it's so colorful. The tarred roads are on point. It's part of infrastructure. The roads were so nice with those lights, you know, those light markings on the road. What do they call them? Some are red, some are orange, some are white. Those markings, right, they're on the road. It's so nice, guys. I felt like I don't know where I was, you know, just the first day you're coming from Zim to South Africa. It was so nice, guys. I'm like, oh my god. Is this a little London? Is this country supposed to be in Africa? That was the first question I asked. It was so nice. I mean, the lights. And the next thing when I arrived, because my father was still staying in Limpopo, so in Atok, it's a village, to be specific, a village in Limpopo. So the language was so difficult for me because they were speaking Pedi there, and Pedi is a bit difficult. So I was hearing gibberish. I was like, yo, what kind of a language is this, guys? I can't even hear anything. And people that side, they're so friendly, they love to talk. If they see you, they're gonna talk. So me, I still had that fear in me of, yo, I'm Zimbabwean, hey, these people are gonna talk to me. I was even so scared to tell them that, you know what, I can't hear you, like I can't. So I would run away, guys. When they start speaking Pedi, I would run away, like especially at the compound where we're staying, because they knew my father, so they were like, oh, those are the kids, so they used to want to talk to us. I used to run, balega. And then on our day of arrival, the next day, we realized that 10 cents actually buy sweets, like that brown coin, 10 cents. And when we arrived, we used to throw them. I don't know, when we arrived the day we arrived, we threw them out of the house. I don't know what gave us the impression that that money doesn't buy, but we were throwing out 10 cents. I remember me and my brother, 10 cents and 20 cents coins. We threw them out because when we were cleaning around, and then we threw them out. My father saw them outside, and my dad is like, why are you guys throwing all this money? Because it buys sweets just at the tuck shop close by. You can go and buy 10 cent sweets. We're like, what? You can buy sweets with 10 cents? And then my father's like, yes, you can buy sweets. We went for those coins and we're throwing them in the sand, and the sand is brown. We looked for those coins, we went to buy sweets. I remember I was so young, So it was so nice having that experience of visiting SA at such a young age. You know, it was so fun. Another thing, I was so shocked when I arrived here that, oh my god, people actually use roll-on. People use perfume. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. I've always used perfume and roll on from back home. I'm just making a joke, but a lot of people always ask, they say, why do Zimbabweans don't use roll on? Is it a crime to use roll on? That's just by the way, guys, but I'm just joking. I've always used roll on and perfume, and I knew that they're used. I wasn't shocked when I got here. I'm just joking. I wasn't shocked. It wasn't a shocking factor. It wasn't first impression kind of thing. It wasn't. And then the next thing I realized is the moment when we just crossed Bait Bridge, we arrived in South Africa, we're noticing traffic cops on the road. Yo, those cops looked so cool. Like, yo, the cops look so cool. Their uniform, brown uniform, you know, with their fancy cars on the road, they're chilling. I was like, okay, this looks so cool. I mean, that's cute. Because in Zim, yo, if you can see the police officers, even the uniform now is burnt. It looks, the color is faded. It's just somehow they don't even have cars. The cars, I don't know how they arrived there on the middle of nowhere where they'll be. But here you could see the cars parked on the side, you know, the fancy cars, the nice uniform, brown uniform, the boots, you know. The police are a bit fat nyana, you know, and they're light skinned. I'm like, yo, this is cool. I'm like, yo, first impression in South Africa. I'm like, this is cool, guys. I'm gonna enjoy my stay here. And then another thing I noticed on the way as we crossed the border, throughout the whole way, like there are garages on the sides of the road. Like almost every now and then there's a garage, and it's really functional. It's very nice. People stop there, get some food, rest, do whatever you want to do, get fuel, and continue with your journey. It was a very nice first impression for me, because I was like, okay, you can actually have garages every now and then in the middle of nowhere. And it's a very nice thing. This is cool. This is cool. Toll gates, yo guys, the toll gates are so nice. They were so nice. It's actually now that I don't really realize the smaller things that I actually realized when I arrived in South Africa, like toll gates. I don't even realize them anymore. Like, okay, it's just a toll gate. But when I arrived, I was like, yo, a toll gate. And they're very well built. They are nice. They're nice. There's tolls in Joburg, Gauteng, can I say Gauteng? The ones where you just pass and it goes like ding, ding. That machine, it goes like ding, ding. It takes money automatically. What do they call it? That one, it amazed me. Like, it's just those, it's built on the road. Like, it's, yo, what am I saying? Mara, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like when your car passes, if you have that e-tag in your car, it just goes like ding, ding. It takes the money. Like, I was like, yo, this is cool, guys. Where am I? Am I in Africa? Where am I? And it was so cool. So that's when you pass the car goes, it takes the money. And then when I was in Limpopo, because we're in the rurals, a village, I realized that towns are so far away from each other, and people actually travel and they don't get tired. I was not used to that, guys. Traveling 100 kilometers just to go to town was too much for me. I was like, oh, every time I get in the taxi, I sleep. The moment I get in the taxi, gone. And then I wake up when we get there. But now I don't even see it anymore. I mean, I even drive 100 kilometers, 200 kilometers. Okay, mind you, I'm still a learner. Drive 100 kilometers, 200 kilometers. I go. But back then, 100 kilometers, I would say, yo, people are traveling. And you get there on time. I used to stay in a town called Chegutu, which is 1 hour out of Harare, because it's 100 kilometers, so it's 1 hour ride. You wouldn't get there. The transport, because of the transport was super slow, and on top of that, the transport is not moving on the road. Unlike here, it's fast. People it's fast life. Because I also realized people work jobs that are far, maybe 50 kilometers away from home, and they're driving every day to and from work. And so it has to be fast. The transport has to be fast around here. And I realized actually many people are the ones who work far away from home. Then the last thing that amazed me was the big houses in the rurals, in the villages. Sure, people in Limpopo are building, they don't play Pela. A big house, a mansion in the rurals. It was so surprising when I got here. Like, this house is in a rural area. This is a rural area with such a big house, and there's running water, there's electricity. Mara, it's a village, but everything is there. That was so nice. Anyway, we've reached the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other video suggestions, leave them in the comment section down below, and please hit the subscribe button. We're reaching 1,000 subscribers. Take me to 1,000 subscribers if you love seeing this face. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.